Okay. Hands on hips. Hop your feet shoulder width across, parallel. Inhale, head up. And then exhale, come forward, grabbing your big toes. Inhale, looking forward with a flat back. Exhale, bend your elbows, tuck your chin into your collar, and fold forward into a forward bend, breathing deeply. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then inhale, looking forward, holding your big toes. Then slip your hands underneath your feet. And then exhale, folding forward even deeper, tucking your chin into your collar. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, looking up. And standing up, hands on hips, hop your feet together, Samasthiti. Trikonasana, step back with your right foot pointed towards the rear of the room, arms parallel to the floor. Okay. Reach forward with your right hand, grab your big toe, and then turn and look up at the ceiling, looking up at your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Switch positions of your feet. Reach forward now with your left hand. Grab your big toe. Raise your right hand. Look up at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up. Turn your feet around again. This time bring your left hip forward, left hand up. Put it on the outside of your right foot. Put your other hand up into the air, twist and look up at it. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look back at the floor, lower your hand. Turn your feet around again. Rear foot at 45 degrees, raising your right hand, put it on the outside of your left foot. And then raise your left hand, look up at it. 1, 2, 3, breathing. 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, untwist, step forward, Samasthiti. And once again, your right foot goes back. This time you want to bend your knee, right knee, put your right hand on the outside of your right knee, and then keeping one long line, stretch your left arm forward, breathing. 1, 2, palms flat on the floor. 3, your knee is directly over your ankle, and then come up. Turn your feet around. Now your left hand on either side, on the left side of your foot. Coming forward, breathing. 1, make sure your knee is over your ankle. 2, 3, 4, inhale. 5, come up. Now we're going to twist that, so you're going to bring your left hand forward, put your left elbow or left shoulder on top of your knee, place your left hand on the floor and bring your right hand forward. 1, 2, 3. If you can bind it, try that. 4. If you can't, don't worry about it. 5. Okay. Untwist, come back up, Turn your feet around on the other side. Left foot forward, bend your left knee, come forward with your right hand. First your elbow, then your shoulder touches your left knee. Palm on the floor, reaching forward. 1, 2, 3. If you can bind it, try binding it. 4, 5. To get out of it, you want to turn your head back towards the floor, place your hand on the floor, untwist, come up by straightening your knee, and stepping forward, samasthiti. Okay, stepping back with your right foot again, your feet are parallel and wide, hands on hips, come forward, place your hands between your feet on the mat. Inhale, looking up, and then exhale, lower your head to the floor if you can. Walk your hands back a little bit, look up at your belly button. 5 breaths. Then, inhale, looking up, straight arms. Come up, hands on hips. Now, inhale, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, keep your hands on your hips, lower your head to the mat if you can. Looking at your belly button, chin in. 5 breaths. Inhale, coming up. Take your hands behind your back, weave your fingers together. Inhale, looking up, and then exhale, coming forward. Try to get your head to the floor if possible, and then stretch your hands out. Some people can get them all the way to the mat as well. 5 breaths. And inhale, coming up, hands on hips. Inhale, head back. Exhale, come forward, grabbing your big toes. Inhale, try to flatten your back, looking up, chin up. Exhale, chin goes to your collarbone. Lift your elbows and pull yourself down into a forward bend. 5 breaths. Inhale, looking up, flat back, arms straight. Exhale, come up, hands on your hips. Stepping forward, feet together, palms together, samasthiti. Okay, your hands go behind you in prayer position, or if you can't do that, grab your forearms or grab your elbows. Take your right foot, point it towards the back of the room, left foot at 45 degrees. Left hip forward, head back, inhale. Exhale, come forward with your chin. Try to get your chin down to your shin if possible. 5 breaths. Inhale, coming up. Turn around. Now left foot forward, right foot at 45 degrees. Right hip comes forward. Inhale, head back. And then chin comes forward, down as low as you can get it. Lift your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Step forward, release your hands, shake them out. Samasthiti. All right, stepping back to the middle of your mat, raise your right hand, bring your right foot up, grab your big toe. Inhale, and then try to come forward as much as you can. Maybe you can even bring your chin to your knee or your shin. 5 breaths. And then bring your foot out to the side and turn your gaze in the opposite direction. Find a spot on the wall to zero in on, and that'll help you keep your balance. Bring your right foot forward, chin down. And then back up, back straight. Grab your foot with both hands and lift it. Try to straighten your lower leg, 5 breaths. And then hands on hips, point your toe parallel to the ground or higher, 5 breaths. Try it on the other side. Grab your left big toe, straighten your leg, hand on hip, right hand on hip, come forward with your chin. Back straight now. Left foot goes out to the side, turning your head to the right. Find a spot on the wall to help you balance. And then bring your foot forward again. Find a spot on the wall to help you get your balance. Grab your feet with both hands, straight legs, lift, 5 breaths. And then hands on hips, point your toe, balance, 5 breaths. Try to bring your right foot up into half lotus, reach around and bind your foot, raise your other hand, and then come forward, looking up, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, look up, straighten your back, and you can release your foot. Try it on the other side. Bind your foot, reaching up, looking up, and then exhale, coming forward. 5 breaths again. Looking up, back straight, release your foot. Samasthiti, come to the front of your mat. Okay? Now, Utkatasana, inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, coming down, forward bend. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, jumping back. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. And then hopping forward, bending your knees like you're sitting in a chair, raising your thumbs, looking up at your thumbs. 5 breaths. Now straighten your legs, looking up, and exhale, fold forward. Going into warrior A pose. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, jumping back. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot comes forward, left foot turns out, raising your arms. 5 breaths. 5 breaths. Looking up at your thumbs. Sink down with your hips. Keep your knee over your ankle. And then straighten your leg, bent knee. Turn around and do it on the other side. Keep your knee over your ankle. 5 breaths. Then lower your arms so that they're parallel to the floor. And open your hips. Warrior 2 pose. Straighten your knee. Bend your right knee, looking forward at your index finger. 5 breaths. And now, like you're doing a cartwheel, put both hands on either side of your foot. Foot goes back. Upward dog. Downward dog. 5 breaths. looking forward, bending your knees, and hopping forward, sitting down on the floor.